Hello, my friends. I feel like it's been a really long time since I've been on here. I know I skipped last week. I have so many things that I do besides this that sometimes I just have to do it. I can't do all my Sundays on YouTube. But I am here and I am looking forward to this because we're going to get into a number of items that I showed you earlier in the week that were items that came out of pawn. I've been waiting for them because I go through them and then I have to wait until they've become dead. And then they send me a notice and then I get what I want to get. So I hope you all have had a wonderful Easter, however you have spent it. I pretty much had a nice quiet day at home. That's how I chose to spend it. And we had a rainy day here too, so there wasn't a whole lot I could do out there. Thank you for the rose, Madame Bougeot. Thank you very much. Hi, Lenore and Moon Chaser. Hi, Mike. Love Mad Girl. Thank you all so much for being here. Oh, look who's here. It's Mary from Cleveland. Mary's my buddy. She's taken a break from taking care of her mom, who lives with her. So I don't know how much time she's got, but thanks, Mary, for coming in. Lenore, of course. Lenore is fabulous. We have lots of good moderators out there, but I think I have to favor Lenore. Eva, hello, Eva. Deborah, hello. Mary's sending me a little alien. She knows my background. She knows all my secrets. She could be dangerous. Rebecca, hi. Oh, goody. I wasn't quite sure if we would have a crowd tonight or not because it's Easter, and I would understand that. Hi, Valerie. Happy Easter to you. Honey Bun is he's hanging on the porch because it's raining here. And he goes in and out, in and out, in and out. So he checks to see, if the rain is lifted just enough that he can get back outside and do his thing. So he may show up here. Doors open upstairs, so he can definitely come in. Hey, Lulu. Good to see you. It was funny the other day. I just opened up YouTube and there was Lulu having her show. And I thought, well, that's auspicious. I think I better check in. All right. Oh my goodness, this is wonderful. Thank you all so much. I don't see anybody new yet. Marilyn, good to see you too. I do have some new subscribers who said they would be showing up. So if I see them come in, I will certainly recognize them. Oh, look at all the hearts. It's a very colorful chat. We got lots of hearts and roses. Absolutely. And Love Mad Girl. Her channel is up there for all of you. Lenore's always very good at putting everybody's channels in, and Lulu's channel. Thank you. There's always lots of love. Can't have enough, can we? Can never have enough. Okay, well, I'm going to have a cross section today of Native American and non-Native American because I seem to have quite a bit of jewelry. Sometimes I just go overboard. It's like it comes all at once, and then all of a sudden I can't find anything for like a week, and then I get 50 pieces in. So we've got a lot, and I don't even have to worry about not having enough. So right now I do. So we're going to have pendants, rings, earrings, necklaces, chains, I've now got a huge supply of what I would call turquoise bead necklaces because I got probably like 5 or 6 vintage in from pawn. It's interesting. I guess not a lot of people are like interested in getting things like this out of pawn. I can never understand it because this was, the Hishi beads and these beads, that's what they really used first because they didn't have silversmithing. And then when they learned silversmithing, then you got into it. But I guess I'm just very historical in my stuff. Like these, okay? Both of these are like nothing special to look at. Nothing special. Most people might even say, what are you doing with that? But to me, it's incredibly special. I have never been able to find a Hishi necklace this long or this big. I've waited a long time. I got this out of pawn. I believe I showed this in the preview, and it's tapered. But when it came to me, it was in 5 sections, just in a knot, so it didn't graduate down like it does now. So waited and waited, and finally it's here. And I think you can see. Oh, and they were filthy dirty. I had to soak them for a long time. I think you can see here all the different shapes and sizes and how thin it is. I put it on sinew because I like how sinew feels, and that was, see, here's still some dirt. I couldn't, whoops, that I didn't get off, but I don't care. Dirt's good. I shouldn't call it dirt. I'm going to call it earth. So I finally got a hold of this, which I will keep for quite a while. All hand drilled also. So look at that. That is some humdinger. And absolutely matches. So all of this was done obviously for one necklace. This is 30 inches long. And it probably goes from like 8 millimeter to about 13 millimeters down here. Just exceptional. See, I get all excited over just stuff like that. This one I showed months ago, and I was excited about this one when I got it because, again, these are hand-drilled beads, hand-drilled Hishi. And sometimes you probably see me wear it. I will wear it both as a necklace and as a bracelet. Beautiful green turquoise. It could be, it's so old, it could very well be Cereos, but I just don't know for sure. The color certainly looks right. The age certainly looks right. Let's see if you can see it. Can you see the drill hole in here? See how big that is? That's from a hand pump drill. And usually one side is bigger than the other. It'll have a little dip in it. So one way of knowing if you're getting an old one or not. So Wendy was very happy. I was very happy to get that. And I didn't even have to pay much for it because nobody wanted it. It was like, it's just a shell necklace. Not to me. So Jamie Lynn. Okay. Oh, somebody got Wendy. What did you soak them in? Oh, just hot water. And that was it. I let them soak in hot water, and then with a really soft toothbrush, you really can't hurt the shell. I didn't want to like dye it in any way. Sometimes people age things by soaking it in tea or coffee. If you want to take something that's really white and you want to age it. We used to do that in my shop back in Richmond. We worked on 2 movies in my store back in Richmond, which was called Wolf Walker Trading Post. We worked on 2 movies where we made all the clothing and we made a lot of the reproduction stuff. In order to make it look old and age it, we would have to soak it in tea or coffee, just depending on how dark we wanted it. So, I could probably stain a shell like this because it's old and dry. If I wanted to stain it a little bit, I could put it in tea. But I don't need to. It's just lovely and perfect the way it is. So shell is very easy to clean. Just soak it in water and then get yourself a soft toothbrush if there's, like dirt or, this stuff's old. People have worn it. Might be their skin. Who knows what's on here? But if you want to wash it off, then just use a soft toothbrush. Sure, Jamie, anytime. Venice Vintage Lulu, run it. Are you kidding me? No way. No, Lulu, no. Nope, I can't. Maybe someday. It's like someday, maybe with this. Maybe see what happens is when I find something that's more fantastic than the piece I have, then I put that piece up and I keep the more fantastic. You'd all do that too. Because I don't need two or three or four of the same thing. So I will share that way, but when I only have one, I won't share it. Okay. Meg, are you selling? You betcha I'm selling tonight, but just not this. Okay, let's see what we're doing. Linda Mare's here. Hello. Thank you, Lulu. You know, because you keep some of your stuff, and then when you get tired of it, you'll sell it. Hi, Miss Kelly. And I've got more Hishi coming in because a lot of you had emailed me after the last show for some, you know, for me to make some for you with special requirements. So I did it, and I'm pretty much sold out of all the little Hishi, but more will be coming from Red Shell. Let's see what's happening here. Okay. This is always the hardest part. It's like, where the heck do you start? Oh, and then, I've got some absolutely monster rings, which we'll get to later. We'll wait till everybody gets in here before I do that. I will start with, let's get going here. I'm going to start with this. It is not native, obviously. It is fine jewelry. This is super, super, super high quality Moldavite. And it's all faceted into gemstones. You can see the colors just fabulous. 3 Moldavites in sterling silver. I picked this up at the gem show from people who sell just Moldavite. Nice basket setting in sterling silver. Gemmy, gemmy, gemmy quality Moldavite. And there's earrings also, just so you know. And again, you can see how clear and beautiful the colors are of this Moldavite. Basket settings, nice ear hooks. So I'm going to start off with this one. It's on a lovely adjustable sterling silver chain. Longest is 20 inches, but it's got one of these wonderful, I love these chains. One of these wonderful little balls here so you can make it as short as you might want it. And it's a square snake chain. So we'll put this one up. Sterling silver, 20-inch chain, gemmy faceted Moldavite. All right, we're going to do a starting bid. Of 140. Is that showing? Yeah, it's showing up. The pendant is about 1 inch long. Oh, thank you. The bracelets are for sale. I'm all in green today. Okay. No Moldavite lovers. Yes, it is. Moldavite has a lot of powerful metaphysical properties. Oh, no. Does it include the ear? No, those are separate. Moldavite's a very expensive stone, and when you cut it and facet it like a gemstone, you pay more for that rather than maybe just a nugget or a cabochon, because you have to have someone that knows how to facet and have a faceting machine. And then the color, just like diamonds, rubies, sapphires, the color has something to do with the price. Okay, we'll pass on this one. And I'll do the earrings. And so the Moldavite earrings. So starting bid on the earrings are 100. Nice little triangular shapes. Okay, none. One of my favorite combinations is Moldavite and Herkimer diamond. I mean, you can talk about feeling the energy of stones. You put those two together and you almost break out in a sweat. They're very, very powerful together. Okay, the bracelets. Chrysocolla. They are both chrysocolla. Got these, the gem show. Let me see. Here we go. So I can tell you the millimeter size here. These are a little over 10 millimeters, and you can see they're very, very, very blue and green. They're gorgeous. I love bead ball necklaces, bracelets, as long as they're big. I just like them big. And then look at this one. That's tourmaline. Tourmaline bracelet. And this, I don't think I can get rid of this one. I've never seen another one. This is kunzite, and we all know kunzite's incredibly expensive. This also is 10 millimeters. It is a beautiful lavender pink. All right, now that I've tempted you all, we'll go back to these. Good, high quality chrysocolla, and they are $40 a piece. So we'll put a starting bid of 40 for one. If you want both, put down there you want both, and I'll give you a discount. Yes, Madame Bougeot, you are right. They do look like little planets. And we live on a gorgeous planet of greens and blues. Venice is in at 40. Meg is in at 80. So Meg, are you telling me that you want both? Okay, Meg wants both. So now, and Lulu wants both because she's at 85. Okay, so you two go at it. So we're talking about both of them. So Meg wants both for 80 and Lulu wants both for 85. So Meg is in at 90. Very pretty. It's very easy to fall in love with these gemstones. Okay, Meg is in at 90. Prices, on beads, again, it depends on the millimeter size because the more material you have, the more the price goes up, and then the quality, because beads are quality oriented just like you are with, gemstones. Doesn't make any difference. This is cut into a stone. It's the same quality, and you can get all different kinds of qualities. I also want both. Yeah, I get that. So I know both of you are going for both of these, which is great. My ring is, I've had this for quite a while. It is an older vintage Royston, and I am putting it up today. So that will be coming around. Okay, so Meg is out and says, Lulu, you have got them. Goodbye. Okay, great bye. So Lulu, you've got them, 95. My next gem show is in May, and that's only a month away, and I'm already chomping at the bit. And one of my favorite vendors is at that show. I only get to see him once or twice a year, so I'm very anxious about that. I spoke to him, said, you make sure you bring every piece of turquoise you got. And I get a lot of unusual, just all silver chains and all silver bracelets from him. He's from Florida. He buys a lot of pawn down there because, old people go to Florida to die, and that's where all the jewelry goes to die. Yep. Miami pawn shops. Okay. Lulu, my first purchase of the day to Lulu. Okay. All right, Tourmaline. This is huge. Let's see if anybody's interested in the Tourmaline. I think I have two of these. I am pretty sure I do. I just got to find it. These are 15 millimeters. They are Tourmaline. This was the retail price. That's not your price. Okay. Anybody interested in this? Yeah, Lulu, you're in a great location, Lulu. Okay, so before I open my big mouth, let me make sure. Just a minute. I think I've got two of these. Yes, I do. So just in case somebody wants to buy a pair, we have got them. So that's like a rubellite tourmaline. It's a red and gray mixture. Obviously it's on elastic cord, so really, 8, 8.5, 9, whatever size you need is here. So, okay, so one of these. So starting bid for one. If you want, Lulu, I will give you a discount because you bought both. So and the same with this one. It's 38 for one. Linda's in for 38. Okay. Meg is in for both. Is that right? Meg for here? Because you're going to get priority if someone's going to buy both. Oh, Linda's in there with you. Okay, so you're both in. Linda is in at 80. So Meg, you would have to go to 85. Beautiful polish. Very, very, very well done. So, Meg, there you are. Okay, perfect. And so whoever gets it, you will get a discount for the two. Oh, Linda's back in at 100. She really wants these. And Meg is out. Boy, you made that easy. All righty. Okay, Linda Hoffman, you have got these and you will see for 100, but you will see a discount. Thank you very much. Righty, Linda. Okay, let's see here. Let's go to this. This is very cute. This is a paperclip chain. Let's see here how long this is. Paperclip, it's 18 inches paperclip chain, but it has this little piece of chrysocolla down here. And as you can see, it's attached to the toggle. Now, I'm selling them together because that's how it came in. If you want me to take it off the toggle so that you can wear it as, a pendant somewhere else and then use the paper clip chain for other things, I will be glad to do that. But if you want to wear it just the way it is, it's very pretty, then I'm just going to leave it alone. So you just let me know which way you want it. I will try to accommodate. So that's how it came. I don't know any history on it. Hi, Jen. Nice to see you and happy Easter. I did not catch your show today. Meg is in for 140. Okay, Meg. Hi, Melly. Good to see you. And happy Easter. And you are always auction surfing. I'm involved in a couple auctions, but I gave up. I just gave up. It was getting too expensive. No, there's no markings, Lulu. Nothing whatsoever. If I had to, well, 925. If I had to come up with something, I would say Mexico. I just have a feeling that this is a mixing piece because they're good silversmiths. This is beautifully made. It's handmade. That's my feeling. Just the 925 on the back. And that's it. So 18 inches. Was anybody out there interested or? Okay. Did I put anything in? Yeah, I did. Okay. Oh, Meg's in for 140. All right. I don't see anybody else in. So I'm going to count this down for Meg at 140. Going once, going twice, and whoops. Grand's Little Acre. Are you registered with me? Grand's Little Acre. Did you send an email? Just let me know here in the chat if you've sent me an email. You did. Okay, great. So she's at 145. So Meg, I guess it's between you and Grand's Little Acre. Not yet. Meg is at 150. Grand's Little Acre is at 155. Green looks good on green. Okay, so Meg says that Grand can have it. All righty. So Grand's Little Acre, welcome, because I don't know you. I'm glad you've come in. Welcome to the tribe. So as long as I got your email, I can send you an invoice. So thank you very much. 155. Okay, moving right along. I have got a ton of rings that came in. And the way I'm going to show them, because I've got so many, is I'm going to bring in like 6 at a time and tell you they're all size 6. And then you can just tell me which one you might want. So we will be getting to those. Oh, I heard him. He's up there. And that means he's going to be down here any minute. All right, just getting these rings organized here. Okay. This piece is very cool. And I showed it today on my little blip of a short. This is an actual casting of a grizzly bear claw. It's not the real claw, but someone took a real claw and made a casting of it because it's so, you can see, it was the real thing. And then they cast it in copper and a nice, beautiful piece of turquoise. I don't know for sure. It kind of reminds me of Golden Hills. It could be, but I don't know for sure. And it's heavy because it's in copper. And it is 2 inches long. Nice piece for a man. 2 inches long. I can sell the pendant just by itself because you might want to put it on like a leather cord which I think it would look very cool on, or a copper necklace. Right now it's on this sterling silver necklace. It's a nice big heavy one. And the necklace is 22 inches long. And then you've got the copper bear claw for 2 inches. So the whole thing is about 24 inches long. Very cool. I know, babe. How you doing? Is it still raining? All right. So right now I'm going to sell the whole thing together. And if it doesn't go together, I will be glad to break it apart if someone just wants the claw. Okay, so this is, so together it is $180. It's a heavy link chain. There is a ID tag on it, but I don't know. I'm sure that's the maker. It's like the Zia sign and a bear claw. But those two together, I do not recognize, so I don't know who the maker is. Chain without pendant. Uh, 22 inches. Let me see if I've got another one up here similar that's priced. Whoops. Hey. So the 22-inch chain, just by itself without the bear claw, would be $80. Starting bid of $80, just the chain. 22-inch link. Meg. Okay, I'm going to count down for Meg. Going once, going twice, and sold to Meg for 80. Okay. Oh, this is a beauty. This is one of the nicest I've ever had because to me, it's like the perfect size. It is the double-sided cross. This is old. This is vintage. It's in beautiful condition. And then the other side is turquoise, summer turning green. The rest are blue. It's thick. It's in beautiful condition. All bezel set. Just beautiful. And a Zuni. Starting bid on this one. I'm getting 2 for 1 here. I have one more of these that I sold recently. That's about a $400 cross in the store. Husky's in for 150. Hi, Husky. And Meg is in for 150. Oh, thank you. 63. Welcome, everybody. I hope you all had a wonderful Easter. And Husky is out to Meg, but Lucy has come in and she's at 150. So now it's Lucy and Meg. Zuni, I really can't date it. It's definitely vintage, but I don't know. I don't know. Okay, Lucy's in at 150, Meg is in at 160. The cross by itself is 1.5 inches. Meg's in at 170. And Lucy's out. So Meg, you have got it for 170. Thank you very much, Meg. Oops, that's no good. Hi, Suzanne. Okay, are there any of my Texas buddies out there? Anybody in the chat from Texas? We got a Texas star for you. I found that in a vintage shop. I just had to get it. I looked at that and I just thought, yeah, that's definitely for a Texas woman. All right, there we go, Karina from El Paso. I watch a YouTuber from El Paso, Nino. Do you ever watch Nino? He's a YouTuber. And Lucy's from Lubbock. Oh, look at that. Wow. Okay, this is sterling silver. And it's on a, looks like 18-inch chain. Yep. 18-inch chain. Well, there's the back. Oh, there's a tiny little cartouche. Let me see if I can read it. What the heck have I done with my big loop? Must be over at the bench. Just 925. All right, so starting bid 60. Big old Texas star. Long or short chain. I think this would look good on either one. And Husky, that's right, you did. I just left my house in Corpus Christi. Are you still in Texas though, Husky? Or are you in another state? Husky's in for 60. You're renting an apartment right now, aren't you? Or you're renting a place, because I think I remember you telling me that. Dallas Cowboys. No, okay, we're going to count down for Husky. Going once, going twice, and sold. Yeah, you. That's right. Okay, I'm going to bring these rings up, and how we're going to do this. Let me just check again. Yeah, okay. So we have got rings here. This first row are all either 5 or 5.5. The next 2 rows back here are all 6 or 6.5. Stand up easier here this way. There we go. Okay, so if you see anything you like, just tell me, row 1, and we'll make this 1, 2, 3, 4. And then if you want something that's in the 6 to 6.5 up here, just say second row, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way on down. So both of these are 6 to 6.5. Happy Easter. Good to see you, Deborah. Which ones are size 5? So these down here, this whole row here are 5s. And if you see one you like, I will pull it off. So we got the red coral and 3 turquoises, 2 obviously very blue, and 1 green and brown matrix. Okay, row 3, number 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are we right? The pink one. Yep. Pink conch. Let's see if it's a 6 or 6.5. It is exactly a 6 with the pink conch stone. Now, again, this light does not show these pink conch as they should. I'm trying to show you. See, they're pink. They get very washed out in this light. But believe me, they are a pink color. All right, so size 6. Pink conch. Starting bid of 140. Can I size the pink? Marilyn says. I could go up. I could go up 1 size. And Ada, I see that. I will get to yours next. So, okay, no takers for that. Did I not put it in? Okay. Oh, Chabelle says it's too small. Okay, and then Ada says she wants row 1, 1. So that would be this one, the coral. Nice little Navajo ring, very pretty coral. And that is a size 5 1/4. Does that work for you, Ada? Hey, Gen B. Okay, Ada, so that works for you? Oh, I didn't put a price in, did I? That would help. Oh, dear. All right, so that's a starting bid of 40. So Ada, you get it first if you want it. And you got it. Thank you very much, Ada. The pink conch was 140. I forgot to put it in. Let me pop it in there right now just in case somebody was interested. This was 140. Six and a half. Nope. Okay. Anything else up there of interest to anybody? Row 1, row 2, row 3. Okay. These coming up are 7s. I've got some really nice ones here. I've got a dish to style Zuni. All right, so these are all 7s. Turquoise, red coral, spiny. This one here is the Dishta style. Dishta was the very first older Zuni man who came up with this inlay. And he's given permission to his family to continue that flat style. all sevens. Nikki had a question. What was your question? I don't know which one it would be. Okay. Coral. Oh, it's the coral there. Okay, I'm going to do the coral one first for Marilyn. Or no, Karina was interested. Then I'll go to Marilyn, and then I will go for Leah. Okay, so yeah, size 7. Red coral Navajo. That is 80. It is stamped sterling, and there is a maker. It's Skeets, Daniel Skeets, well known. Beautiful red Mediterranean coral. Nobody? Karina's in for 80. And Lulu's in for 80. Daniel Skeets, Navajo. Okay, Venice is out. Leah, we got some big ones. Meg, this is a size 7. So is it just Karina? Venice is out. All right, we're going to count down for Karina. Going once, going twice, and sold. Thank you. I guess Honey Bun made it out. Must have stopped raining. He's been very actively hunting lately. Okay, we'll give this tray one more try and see. This is a gorgeous ring. I really don't understand why this is not moved. This is an oldie. I'm pretty sure this is a 7. Yep, this is right on the button 7. I got this when I was on the trip to Tucson. Beautiful Nevada green, old style. This is an expensive one. This is 185. Heavy, beautiful condition, nothing wrong with it. It's big. And on the back, with the machine script, it is CW. I do not know who CW is. It's the nuggety style, which is real old. They did a lot of that first before they got into the final cabochon. I'll still cut some of my stones like that. Okay. Also, older piece, size 7. This one's not as big. So the old bezel, old handmade bezel. All the little pieces are all different sizes. This one's a starting bid. $95. Hi, Sherry. Okay, I think we're going to get out of the rings because I'm not seeing any interest. I've got bigger sizes. If you're all waiting for bigger sizes, let me know. If not, we're going to move on because I just got too much stuff to. All righty. Mary says size 8. Oh, Mary, I know you're looking for the bigger ones. Marilyn wants the 185. That's the one I just showed, right? Yes. This one. You can't go wrong with this, Marilyn. You really can't. It's just an older, beautiful piece. So good choice. So Marilyn, this is going to you. Okay, so I've got lots of bigger size rings. Then I've got 3 or 4 of the big humdingers, the collector rings, which are expensive, as they should be. These are the styles, you know, like these. These are styles that were made for the individual. They were not for anything commercial at all. These were, Navajo sat down and said, I'm going to make one for my wife, or I'm going to make it for my daughter. Look at this. This is incredible. This is a honker. 2 blues and a green, a little bit of pyrite going on in there. Heavy silversmithing. I wait for these. I wait and wait. So many auctions, and then I'll find one. Absolutely beautiful. Look at the sawtooth, handmade sawtooth bezel on this one. It's laid over the stone. Very unusual little leaves. And then here's the big Royston. Very heavy. Band, big ring, handmade bezel again, stamped and cut. All right, I'm going to bring these 3 out now, and then I will go back to the smaller and less expensive, smaller in size, but I've got big stone rings in here too also. All right, we're going to come up with this one here. We'll do this one first. Beautiful blue. It says 6, but yeah. This one, we'll do this one first, size 6. Now these 3 that I showed you are more at the collector end. So this one here is, oops, forgot the starting bid here. Six and a half. Size 6.5. This one is $250. Natural turquoise, not stabilized. Yeah, it's a tiny one. 6.5. Got a little bit of quartz in there. Okay. The Royston. This is the size 9. Size 9. This one's $275. Just a gorgeous stone. $395, $495, $395 from the pawn shop. That's what they were asking for it. Okay, Meg is in at 275. Hi, Marcia. Marcia Sappenfield, 275. Yeah, me too. This is the star of my show tonight. That is one humdinger of very high quality Royston right there. Okay, Marcia, Meg is at 275. Marcia, are you going to move up to 280? Okay, Marcia's at 280. Back to Meg. Old piece, no markings, no stampings, which they didn't get into doing that for quite a while. Meg is at 285. And I have a piece of my collection that's got the same stamping on the bezel. I've worn it. I've worn it quite a bit on the show. And Marcia's at 290. No, can't size this one. Meg is at 295. Okay, Meg. I could tap it out a little bigger, but I can't go down on this one. Okay, Marcia, are you out? If so, I will count it down for Meg. Okay, Marcia's out. All righty, Meg, it is yours. Going once, going twice. A fine, fine vintage ring you have got here. Thank you. Put it in my pile. I sold it. I can't put it in my pile. Very pretty older Zuni. Turquoise, white shell, black jet. Probably a 7. Nope, it's an 8. Older style. You see that very plain little leaf right there? So early 70s, late 60s maybe. Size 8. Zuni inlay. Okay, I will do the other one also. I've got a couple more big ones here to bring out. Any interest in this one? Zuni inlay. Nope, okay. This is the big one for the day. 8.5. And it is marked with an M and then a star and then F. I have not found that marking. It's right down here. M, star, and an F. What size? Do you mean this one, Deborah? It's an 8, Deborah. I could go to an 8.5, but that would be as high as I could go. 8 to 8.5. Okay, you think on it. This big humdinger. There's a lot of workmanship in this one. Old turquoise. The turquoise has got, I think, maybe it's not quartz, it might be pyrite. Yeah, how about that? Okay, so this stone here I thought that might be quartz, but it's not. It's pyrite. It's the silver colored iron pyrite. Then we've got the green with some pyrite and then another blue stone. Very heavy silversmithing, Navajo. 8.5, size 8.5. This might be the biggest ring I've ever had on the show. Blessed Baubles, can you make the honker in 8? Which one? This one? The one up now, can it be an 8? Yeah. Yes, it can. All righty. It's a big one. Probably very early 70s. Not commercial. Definitely made for an individual. Yes, right now it's an 8.5. Husky's in a 295. Venice is in. Blessed Baubles is in. Hi, Sunray. Good to see you. It is a gorgeous ring. Yes, indeedy. Blessed Baubles is in at 300. You know, these are for me, these are very special. They're very much a one of a kind. And my Navajo teacher was a silversmith as well. And the rings that they all wore for themselves, you could tell were old, individual, one of a kind type rings, which is like what I've just shown you all. This one that I've been wearing for a long time. That's what a lot of them just wear themselves. I would do the same thing for something that I'm going to make for myself. It's going to be very individualistic. Well, Sunray, that is great. Glad to hear that. And you can talk and chat when you want, or just sit and listen. That would be just awesome. Olga's in the house. I always love to say that. Olga is in the house. Happy Easter to you, Olga. All right, so we have got Blessed Baubles is at 385. No, it's a statement. Yeah, it like takes up the whole hand. You don't have to wear anything else if you've got this on. Well, well, except maybe let's do that. Should we do that too? I can overdo it. I can overdo it without a problem. Yeah, you can see it across the room. Okay, Husky is in at 395. Okay. All right. Sherry's out. But Husky, if you get tired of it, give Sherry a call. Okay. We're going to count it down for Husky at 395, going once, twice, and sold. You cannot go wrong with items like this. You just can't. Okay. And unfortunately, things like this that I have to go to Gallup for, I can only do that like once or twice a year at the most. And I just had my one trip, so. Thank you, Husky. I just love that ring. Okay, and then where is the other one? Here's one here. All sterling silver. This is Navajo sterling and it's M. Sotzi. I'm pretty sure that's a woman. All sterling. Little squash blossoms on there. Twirls, leaves, raindrops. And it is a band that is adjustable. Right now it's on a 9 right now, but the band is adjustable. So I can really make it, any size. All sterling. Yeah, Sotzi. She's Navajo. Okay, so starting bid. Starting bid of 150. It's a heavy ring. Husky, you were in Galp a few hours ago and you made it home. Olga's in at 150. Sherry is in at 150. And Black Mamba says it's beautiful. It is. Marcia's in at 150. That's the kind of thing that looks nice with just, your silver beads. Oh boy, I gotta get a move on here. I got some incredible necklaces. Who's first on your end, Wendy? Okay, I see Olga first at 150, and then Blessed Baubles, and then Marcia. Oh, Huskies. Oh, now you're in Flagstaff. Okay. Blessed Baubles 155. Olga's at 160. Flagstaff's a really nice city. I like that area. But boy, you get some cold winters there. That might be the only thing that keeps me away from Flagstaff. It's those cold winters, those big mountains. Okay, Sherry is out. Olga, looks like we're going to count down for you. Going once, going twice, and sold to Olga. And let me know what size you want it, Olga, because it's adjustable, and I can pretty much go up or down. All right, I'll come back to the rings, but I'm going to move on to some of these other items here. Yeah, I'll come back. I got a lot. I got plenty of really nice rings, but I'm going to move on to some other items here. So, all right. These are Jaclas. And I don't see Jaclas by themselves up for sale very often. Jaclas were earrings, and that word Jacla means earrings. And they used to thread these through their hole in their ear, or they hung it over the ear. In the very early days, they would just take the string and hang it right over the ear. That's why they were so long. These are 6 inches long. They've still got all the old string on. Now, what you can do with these is you can take them and hang them on your necklaces like that. Let's see, that's what they were for. Or I can, uh-oh, or I can restring it for you and make it one necklace. So I would do one necklace, and at the bottom, instead of 5, you could have 10 of these. So old Jaclas, they are vintage, they're beautiful, turquoise, and the 5 spiny oyster. Let's see here. This isn't the right color, but this is what you could do. If you've got some beads at home, you would drop these right from your necklace. Now, I have not done anything. This is exactly how they came out of pawn. You can see the old thread. I would probably have to restring this for you. But a number of different things we can do with that. So these are the Jaclas, old vintage, starting bid. And we can talk later if you decide you want them as to what you want to do with these. You just, Jaclas by themselves, I always buy them if I can find them. I use them a lot for myself. So these are starting bid of 300. There's enough here with a clasp to make one necklace. It's beautiful, deep blue green. Okay, next time you see these, they'll probably be something else. Okay. Since I've got this out, I'm going to go ahead. Older piece, old style hook. It's on, you can see, where is it here? Here's sinew. Handmade little clasp there. Beautiful. Little hishis in between. Big old nuggets. This one is 20 inches. Out of pawn. Yep. Okay. It's funny. Some of the guys, they'll say, instead of dead pawn, they'll just say, they'll say it's killed. They'll say it's killed January 1st. So it's funny how they talk about a lot of this. Okay. Where'd I go here? Here we go. Starting bid is 200. $20 long. Blue-green, more towards the green. Oh, Ada, I missed you. Okay, they're yours. 300, they're yours. They're yours, Ada, for 300, and we can talk later on what you want me to do with those. Thank you so much. Those will be fun. Okay, anybody in for the big old nuggets? For 200. The Mona Lisa, I have heard of the Mona Lisa. I've got to look it up because I just can't remember what it looked like. Do you remember where it came from? What state or mine? I'll look it up later. Interesting. Okay, we'll put this one down. Get this in a bag. This is super blue. This is the sky blue turquoise. I mean, just blue, blue, blue. All the way through. Most of the nuggets don't really have a matrix. Some have a little bit of black matrix. It looks a lot like your Sleeping Beauty, but I don't know for sure, but it definitely looks like that. And it is, these are about 8 millimeters wide, 20 inches long, and it's got your hook and eye. Oh, there we go. With a few little old bench beads in here. So, smaller version. Okay, this is a starting bid. Of 140. Look up. Okay. It's sold. Okay. Meg bought it for 200. Okay, you got it, Meg. To Meg. All right, so then this one, Mount Ida, Arkansas, over 350 pounds. Oh my God. Wow. Interesting. Okay, Lulu's in for 140. Anybody else? Looks like it's yours, Lulu. Nobody else is in. Counting once, twice, and sold to Lulu for 140. Sky blue coming your way. Okay, let me get this one in here for Meg. Here's me one of these. You are welcome. Thank you. Okay, here comes the big one. This is my favorite for the show. Let me find something nice to dangle this from. Here, I'll put it on this. But boy, does this look awesome on green beads. All righty. Absolutely gorgeous, first-class Royston. Both pieces. Thick, heavy, gorgeous polish. It is stamped RD. I have looked hard to find RD. I cannot find him. So he could be new, could be a new artist. Sterling. Nice big bail. So that could go on a nice big thick chain. Beads, depending on how big your beads are. I don't have a single strand to put them on, but there we go. You'd see that for about $800 in a shop. It is. It's 3 inches long. Okay. $400. Nice solid back. There's the RD. I could live with this. Who's in? Meg is in at 400. And Olga's in at 410. Meg is at 415. Olga, 420. Found these beads. I'm going to put it on the beads just so you can see it better that way. Because I know you all got beads at home. I can tell you this is my first large pendant that I have found that I thought was reasonable enough to bring on YouTube. Because if I got to pay $800 for something, I probably won't bring it on YouTube. 440, 435, Meg's at 440. It's a heavy piece. Nicely done. No problems anywhere. I gotta say that I'm very impressed with a lot of our resellers and the quality of things that they bring online. You know, it's fun, even though I'm a jeweler and I mean, this has been my profession for my whole life. I still enjoy going to watching the other resellers and seeing what they find and what they bring out. Okay. I have the Royston necklace. This will go with, yes, you do. 455. Unfortunately, Olga's got one too. So, so you both have got some Royston beads. Oh, Lulu, that's very nice of you. I don't I don't go to all of them. I've got a few select that I usually it's timing. It's just when I can get on. And, you know, some I just don't like, so I don't go on. I don't like drama and I don't like gossip. So if somebody's out there gossiping about resellers, I'm out. I'm gone. Yes, you're absolutely right, Judith. Okay, Olga. Nope, Meg is at 475. I actually looked for just some Royston turquoise at the show that I could go and cut myself because I wanted to get some big pieces like this. And oh my God, it was just outrageous for me to get a big nugget, you know, to get something this big out of. Easy $400 raw. Then I got to put all the labor and work into it. So I didn't get it. It was like, this is just, I'm priced out. Yeah, it was like, Lulu, you know, I enjoy yours. Blessed baubles, wonderful. Everybody that's on here is fabulous. Jen's is fabulous. Deborah's is fabulous. I mean, all you guys here are really, and I mean it. You're really good. I wouldn't watch if I wasn't happy. And Melly's and Gina's. Okay, Olga's at 510 and Meg is at 515. This would look good high and low. Torque, chain, beads. Oh, thank you, ladies. All of you that are here have been very nice and very kind and very helpful to me over the past year, and I do appreciate it. Can be tough and scary when you first get going. Yes, you're right. Absolutely. So where are we? Olga's at 5:30. Olga. Okay, where are we now? Is that where we're at? 5:30. I think that's the high bid. All right. Okay, we're going to count down. Olga's at 5:30. Going once, going twice, and sold. Thank you, Meg, for your bidding. Olga, you got one cool piece here. I will be sad to see this one go. Yeah, I mean, you really can do. You do a lot with this. Okay, I'm going to bring up the big humdingers. I already sold one of these. I think Olga got it when I came back from Tucson. These just came in. Olga, didn't you email me? I think it was you like a couple months ago looking for a large Royston. I think it was you. Oh, good. Okay, well, good. I'm glad that worked out. Okay. Yes, I've been wearing these. I gotta say, we've got a small tapered Navajo pearls. These are true Navajo pearls. They have their seams. These are, where did it go? Right here. I think they are 14. Yep, 14 millimeters on chain. Very well done. Slightly oxidized, but you can see Navajo pearls are going to have seams running across the middle because you had two half beads made in a die and a dap and then soldered together. And then they went in and they sanded down the seams. Some people sand it completely away and others leave more. So this is all 14-inch beads. That one's 20-incher. And then this is like the one that Olga got the last time. These are not as heavily oxidized because the one she got was new. This has been worn, but they're identical. No, I take it back. Yours is longer. I think this is 16. No, this is 18. Again, nicely done. All chain, hook and eye. Okay, Mary, we'll get you a ring. We'll get you a ring. Go take care of your mom. All right, let's see. All right, so I've shown you the three, and now we'll put them all up for bid. This is the smallest one that I've got, all the little Navajo pearls. And these are 6 millimeters down to 7, 6 to 7 millimeters. Perfect size to put pendants on. This is also on chain. Got a lot of extra chain here, but that doesn't matter. It's in the back. Okay. This one, 20 inches. All right, this is a starting bid. This is the least expensive one. Okay, let me go here. Okay, Navajo pearls. These are not oxidized. They're slightly tarnished, so really nice patina. These are 6 to 7 millimeters. It's hard to see, but they are tapered. The ones up here are 1 millimeter smaller, and then right there they get bigger. 6 millimeters to 7. And I put the price in. Okay. Lulu's in at 280. So there's a pendant, and it doesn't have that big of a bail, but it just shows what you could put on it. It's a small little Royston pendant. Meg is at 285. Hey, Jen, did you go to GIA, or did you go somewhere else for your gemology? Oops, I went the wrong way. So Meg is in at 305. Yeah, I went there, but a whole lot earlier than you. A whole lot earlier. Hi, Bruce and Dennis. Okay, Lulu's in at 310. No, what I did, I went for all my bench work. Then I went for the certificate for pearls, and then I went for a certificate for diamonds, but I never did the colored stones. So my husband did that. I was married at the time when we were out there. He did the colored stone, and I did the diamond and pearl. And then I did all the bench work. So I learned bench work from GIA, but then also several other people, Native Americans and craft classes and myself. So no, I don't qualify as a gemologist because I didn't take the whole thing. What year? That was in 19 let me see, I have to figure out when I got married. That's how I always do everything. That would have been, okay, let's see. We got married in 87 to 89. 88 and 89, we were in California. Okay, Lulu's at 330. It's a math problem. It's a brain problem for me. And Mega's at 335. Lulu's at 340. I'm actually very disappointed that they, did the synthetic diamond thing and the laboratory grown diamonds. You see them in the jewelry stores now. It's just like, oh gosh, why does everybody have to keep making things fake? Why not just honor Mother Nature that way? Oh, did you really? That's awesome. That was a good year, Deborah. O.J. Simpson chase. Oh my God. Wow. Maybe 88 was a fine wine world. I mean, a fine wine year. I don't know. That'd be interesting. Okay, where are we? 350. Meg 3. Whoops. How do we do that? Okay, Lulu's in at 350. So Meg is in at 355. There we go. Lulu's back in at 360. I bet it was surreal, especially knowing that it was, a star was being chased by the police. Kind of makes you look guilty, doesn't it? When you're running away from the police. Okay, Meg's at 365. Are we done? Oh, we're not. We'll see you. Lulu's back in at 400. Yeah, what makes you run from the police? You know, I think I would, I think I'd stop. No, vexing cat? I don't think you're odd at all. White sapphires, it's a true stone. Say that like that, for example, why not use white sapphires? Why make diamonds? I don't get it. There's lots of other white stones you could use. Irene, slow speed chase. It's true. See, so he was really trying to not speed. He was trying to be a good driver, but he still didn't pull over. So, I mean, come on. He said, no, I'm not going to get a ticket. I'm going to be a good, safe driver. And I'm not going to speed. Okay, where are we? Yeah. Yeah, you do have to go out there. Good. That's awesome. You did the whole program. Where the heck are we? I got to scroll back up. Come back here. Where are we? Okay. Lulu was at 400. Then what happened after that? Thank you all. Okay, so I think I've got to count down for, oh, you gave it to Lulu. Okay, so let me get back up here. Okay, so Venice was at 400. But you gave them back to, no, Meg. Okay, Lulu gave it to Meg. Oh no, Meg, Meg gave it to Lulu. Okay. All right, so Lulu, you got it for 400. All right, I got it straight. All right, on to the big ones. Oh, I can see I'm going to be doing another show here fairly soon just because I have got so much inventory. All right. Which one should I do? Which one should I do? Big bead or disc? Anybody interested? Thank you, Moonchaser. Oh, Black Dog Vintage, welcome in. I just saw you. Okay, just going back through some of these here. Okay. Okay. All right. So we're going to go for the big bead one first. 20 inches, 14 millimeter on sterling silver chain, traditional. The true Navajo pearl. This is not machine made ones, have no seams. These have got seams, so they're handmade. I know they're Navajo made. No doubt about it. So, okay, starting bid. Cannot go any less than that. Sorry. Slightly oxidized. You can see the seams. It is 20 inches, Sherry. 20 inches. You would always pay a lot more for a Navajo pearl than you would machine made, like Italian machine made or American made, because they're machines. These are each and every individual one is handmade. I didn't have any chocolate either today. I missed it. You had a salad for dinner, Jen, and I'm a carnivore, so I had a ribeye steak tonight before I got on here. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that, Jen. Okay, I'm gonna put this one back. You know I got it if you want it. Now I'm gonna bring out the other one. I love this shape too. This is actually the same price because they're the same weight. This is shorter, but these beads are heavier. The artist used a thicker sheet. So starting bid, same thing. 900. They are just so classy. Did I enjoy the GIA for teaching? Yes, I did. Absolutely. All my classes. Especially, I took a platinum class. Platinum is very hard to work with. And that guy was great. He was very good about showing me how to handle the torch, and you got to get it so much hotter for platinum, and looking for certain colors in the metal with the platinum was different than gold. So I learned a lot. Jen, I'm in month 2 of carnivore and feel amazing. Isn't that it is amazing. The sugar is so hard. It is so hard. You just don't realize it's in everything you eat. And I didn't know what ketosis was, but boy, I know what ketosis is now. Because you just kind of stay in it all the time if you stay on that diet. Okay, so nobody's in for the beads. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, somebody's here. Hello. Hello. You gonna say hi? Huh? There he is. There he is. Hi, buddy. You wanna say hi to everybody? Huh? Say hi. You wanna say hi? You gonna say hi? You don't know people can see you. Nope. You don't know that anybody can see you, huh? Nope. But he's got sleepy eyes. No, we can't do that. I'm sorry. You can't go on the jewelry. All right, let's see. What else can we bring up here? Oh, goodness. Anybody want expensive red coral? It has to be. I like quality. He is a handsome man. It's so loving. He's so nice. Okay, so this is not native. This is your fine jewelry store, 14 karat gold, little beads, high quality red Mediterranean coral. This is what you would find in a fine jewelry store. This one obviously is Native American. 3 strands. And this is Native American. With the pin shell hishi. Beautiful, just beautiful, beautiful. Oh, and then this one is many strands of round beads, but this is Native American. This is QT. I think QT was television where they sold Native American. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strands. Sterling silver. Then this is your little bit bigger in millimeter size and 14 karat gold. So 14 karat gold one, 16 inches, 3 strands, Mediterranean red coral, 14 karat gold beads and clasp. This is super cheap because I got it super cheap. Great little clasp. I just bought a strand for myself. I spent $800 on it. I'll show it to you sometime. I'm keeping that one. Okay, anybody interested in this one? 250. Okay. The Native American one, big cones. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strands. Mediterranean red, super, super good quality. This one is 18 inches. 18 inches. Starting bid. $260. Meg is in for 260 and Olga is in for 260. These would carry great pendants also if you've got a bail that's big enough. Thanks, Jen. Blanket hello. Okay, Leslie, I haven't heard that one yet, but I know what you mean. What is the length? The length is 18 inches. Yep, 18 inches. Very traditional. With your hook and eye. Nice big bell caps. Love bell caps. Oops. Okay, let me see where are we? Okay, so Olga's at 260. I don't see anything else going on here. Yes, yes, Sherry, it was. It's big. It's a big one. I don't know that I brought that. I don't think I've offered that one up yet. Okay, so Meg is at 265. Olga's at 270. Yeah, Meg, you did. You did. You did bid first, but it's a starting bid. I do see you up there. So now we're at 265 for Meg and 270 for Olga. And now Meg is at 275. These are little 4 millimeters. You know, when I went to the Tucson show this time, I could not find a single dealer selling red coral. So I'm pretty convinced if you find anything on the market anymore, it's probably older vintage because they're not pulling it out anymore, especially this kind of red Mediterranean. Olga's in at 290. Oh, I got to do it. I'm going to throw these in with whoever gets these. They look like they should go together. Yeah, the peach colored is lovely. Our pinks, salmon. You go everywhere. It's amazing. The colors, you can go from white coral all the way to black coral. So you got white coral all the way through pale pinks into salmons, into orangey reds and reds, then black. And it's all natural. It has to do with the light. I think the white coral, oh, I can't remember now. I know it's got to do with light. So one is deeper than the other. I would think the red is probably the deep coral. Meg is at 335. Depth of the water. Yeah. So it must be that the white is higher up in the water and it just bleaches out from the sun. And then as you get deeper and deeper, it gets redder and redder. I think that's it. I'm pretty sure, Bruce, that the darker reds are going to be at the bottom because they're not getting as much light. And then the higher up you go, the more the light bleaches it out. Meg is at 345. And Olga's at 350. Meg is at 355. Throw those in just because they match beautifully. Olga is a riot because she has emailed me a couple of times with the color of the day. So she'll have matching bracelets and rings the same color of the day. So maybe it's a Monday through Sunday thing. I'm not quite sure, but it was pretty funny. Purple day, green day. Oh boy, I didn't know that, Sandra. Okay, so we are at Olga at 360. Thank you, Meg. Any interest in either of these? Again, Mediterranean red, natural, nothing dyed. 3 strands and 4 strands. Look at the little tiny Hishi. Super tiny. That's the real thing, the real McCoy. Meg says yes. Okay, this one is that strung on? It's strung on wax cording. Absolutely beautiful. $32 long. 32 inches. Beautiful polish. They're very uniform. Great cut. Okay. 32 inches long. Starting bid. Yeah, I can do it. Okay, I can, Irene. $32 inches with Hishi. Really nicely strung. It's all on wax thread. I will bet you this is Santo Domingo by the way this is strung up. And Lulu's in at 360. It does look good with this. But I can't sell my new acquisition. Just can't do it. Lulu's in at 400. What am I going to do without all my coral to look at? Okay, where are we here? Lulu's in at 375. Meg went to 380. Lulu went to 400. And Meg says, I guess I can't win between you and Olga. Okay, so it goes to Lulu. Thank you very much, ladies. Absolutely beautiful piece. Beautiful. what was that, 400? Okay, last one for the coral. My coral is upstairs. It's not down here. Very traditional. Cording at the top, Pueblo style. So this is more than likely from the Pueblo, Kiwa Pueblo, but it could be Navajo because they do that wrapping, Pueblo wrap. Don't call it squaw wrap. Derogatory term. I know some people call that, but that's an old one. Don't do that. Call it Pueblo wrap. So again, very nice branch. Red. It's not orange. It is a true red. A little bit of turquoise here and there. This one is 34 inches. No, it's not. Wait a minute, because it's bent. 28 inches. 28 inches. $28 branch coral. Starting bid. $350. How could you not like coral? It's like the Spiny. Irene is in for $350. Irene is new. Please welcome her in. She just registered. All right, I'm going to count down for Irene here. And Irene, I hope you check out all these other ladies' lovely channels. Lenore puts them all in here. So we'll count down for Irene. Going once, going twice, and sold to $350. Beautiful branch coral. Very traditional. Pueblo wrap. Cotton string. Yep, cotton string on the individual beads too. This is very, very fine. Very, very fine branch coral. See how small? It's beautifully done. All right, goodbye, Irene. All right, well, we've had a little run on coral here. Okay, do we have anybody requesting anything? I can go anywhere here. Oh, let's do a giveaway. Giveaway, little sterling silver bangle bracelet. Really cute. That's going to be our giveaway. So let's see here. All right, I'm just going to make it easy. Okay, it'll just be a number. Let me write it down first. Giveaway for sterling silver bangle. And I'm looking for a number between 1,000 and 2,000. Includes 1,000 and it includes 2,000. So any number between 1,000 to 2,000, go for it. First person that guesses it gets the sterling silver bangle. Love Mad Girl put 0 in. Come on, guys. You're close. I'm seeing some close ones. Oh my. Not yet. Yes, Susan. Susan got it. Susan Industrial, 1950. Thank you all. 1950. It's the year I was born. It's the best I could do. So Susan, you're going to get a sterling silver bangle. Where'd you go? Let's go back up here. Where are you? Goodness, now I can't find. There you are. Yeah, Susan, Industrial Edge at 10:37 p.m., 1950. All righty. There you go. Thank you all for trying. Okay, I got a couple of really beautiful old Zuni pins. I'll bring those out. These were pawn. Where's the other one? Oh, here we go. Beautiful old Zuni pins. This one does have a missing stone. Whoop, right there, a missing stone. I am still trying to, I'm still trying to find one. Just a minute. I just dropped the other one. There it is. I think I'll be able to fix it next Saturday, next weekend Saturday. I think I will be able to get to the lapidary shop and replace the one that's missing. Really nice Zuni pieces. This one's got a date, 1960, on it. This one was $298 in the pawn shop. This one was $225 in the pawn shop. All right. So this one, which is ready to go, it is it's almost 1.5 inches wide. So this one's a starting bid. Old Zuni. Starting bid of $135. Oh, Bruce, you were born in 58. I got a few years on you. Rachel is in for $135. It's a beauty. Like you can see, there's for the age, there is nothing wrong. It's in great shape. Newer pinback style. Okay, Rachel, I'm going to count down for you. Going once, going twice, and sold to Rachel. Thank you. It's very, very pretty. Meg, what the heck's going on? You got to learn how to walk all over? Did you have knee or hip surgery? Oh, Sunray. She's a year away from me. Oh my God, a broken back. Holy moly. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. Well, blessings to you. Woo! Oh, where the heck did I put it? God. Oh, it's already in the bag. Okay, we're good, Rachel. Darn, telling you. Okay, so this one, I can sell it, but as long as you let me repair it, I put that little stone in. This one is older than the other one. And it looks like the pin back's been replaced, because part of it is new and part of it is old. So part of it probably broke off. But absolutely beautiful. So this one is going to be this one's also 135. I guess you could wear it either way. Much older piece. Nikki is in for 135. And Nikki, it's okay with you if I hold it for a week. I get to the lapidary shop next Saturday and then I can replace that stone. I've got to cut it. Just so you know, I won't be able to send it out to you on Monday. I have to hold it. Okay, we'll count down for Nikki. Going once, going twice, and sold for 135 to Nikki. Thanks, Nikki. Okay, I got another one of these cool pendants. I'm not sure, but I think Olga bought the other one at the last show. And I had a ring once that looked like this. I have no information on it because there's nothing signed. Other than it's just beautiful, beautifully done. There's your bail. Nice branch coral. I love how this is done. Big dome, big, heavy, thick dome. Turquoise, people don't cut it this thick anymore because when you sell it by the carat, it's like, well, that's a waste. Just love it. And this is 2 inches long. Nice old style. The bail, let's see, millimeter size. .72, but inside would be smaller. So I would say a 5 millimeter bead. 5 millimeter bead would probably fit through that. Let's see if I've got a thicker. Oh, let's try these. Yeah, no problem with this one. I think these are 4s. Yeah. So these are 4 millimeter beads, and it goes through that easy. So I would say you're safe with 5 millimeter chain, thickness of chain or beads. Just so cool. I just love that style. I need to make something like that. Get some branch coral. Okay, so this one, okay, we're here. Okay. So 150. Definitely an older piece. Kind of like a sky blue. No markings, so I just can't tell you any history on it. Meg's in at 160 and Nikki. Yeah, Sunray, I'm with you on that. You know, being an artisan, I just so appreciate other bench workers' work. Oh, yeah, Dennis and Bruce. The first piece I had like this, obviously it's got to be the same artist or family. Oh, and it was a ring. So you're right. It would make a beautiful ring. So the first one I had was a big ring, and I think that Olga got it, and then these two just came in. She bought one last week, and then I had this one. So Nikki has passed to Meg. So we'll count down for Meg at 180. Whoop. Uh-oh. Don't get mad at me. Lulu just popped in at 185. Oh, I should have brought a glass of wine tonight. Okay, so Lulu's in at 185. And Meg is in at 190. Where I am in Virginia, I'm in the south central part of Virginia, up near the mountains. We have a lot of good wineries here. It's pretty fun. I mean, within an hour's drive, there's probably 8, 9, 10 different wineries. You can sit outside. It's just beautiful. Okay, we are at Meg is at 190, Lulu's at 200. Oh, it's a divination rod. I can divine for water. Gold, silver. Oh, that reminds me. When I bought my property out in Taos, New Mexico, it was just property because I built my house. And I actually had an old-fashioned diviner come out there, and he used his 2 copper rods and he told me exactly where I should drill. It's amazing. And that's in the desert. And it worked. I can't, Nikki, it's just a strange one to me as far as trying to date it because there's no artist. Stones that are domed that big, you wouldn't really see that now because it's kind of a waste. You see now they cut, I mean, they'll cut this size, but they won't have so much going downwards. Now they'll back it with black plastic because you sell turquoise by the gram or the carat. So I know by that, because of that style, it's nothing new. Um, I would say before 1970, maybe 50s or 60s. Everything's thick, they didn't waste on little stuff. Just don't know. It's not new, I can tell you that. But Meg is in at 250. Oh, I do, Bruce. Bruce and Dennis. I'm trying to include you both. I don't know who I'm talking to. Yeah, I got quite a few big ones. Well, Nikki, you've been patient. Up, Meg is out. Lulu, you have got it. Okay, so Lulu was in a 260 and Meg is out. Okay, coming your way. Bruce, Dennis, what size ring were you looking for? I know you had that Effie ring on the other day. 11 and a half. I'm going to pull some out here for you. That's too big. Oh, I love this one. This one just came in. I think this was in the preview. That's 11 and a half. You're getting lucky because I've got quite a few here. Oh, that's 12 and a half. Pass on that one. This is oldie, oldie. Too big. Okay. I'll show you what I got. Let's do it this way. I'll put them all on this thing here. Okay. 11.5. Oh, goodness. I'm sorry for my cat hair display here. So we'll start over here. Bumblebee jasper, Royston, old nugget, very old, mother of pearl, old green piece, and all sterling silver band ring. Anything of interest there? Michael Robertson. 2. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Leah says 1. First one. Second one. All right, looks like we got some people interested in those. Okay. Beautiful, big old bumblebee, a really nice bumblebee. There's a lot of yellow in here. Nice stamping. Heavy ring. So we'll do this one first. So we'll do a starting bid at 175. There's a price tag inside. That was the case price. Okay, Brudens is in at 175. Hi, Liz. Happy Easter. Okay, I think the Brudens have got it because no, I cannot size it down. I would have to take the stone out, and the way this stone is set, it's got a very flat bezel. I would wreck it trying to get that stone out. So this is a long-term ring. It will last forever. Sorry. Okay, we're counting down for Brudens. Going once, going twice, and sold. Thank you, gentlemen. And then the other one, really pretty. I love the design. This is an 11, but I can make it 11 and a quarter, 11 and a half. But right now it's at exactly 11. All right, starting bid. This is not new. This is vintage. It is not marked. Probably made too early for that. Yeah, you don't see square rings very often because they are difficult to put a bezel around. Oh, Rudens are in for 125. I got to scroll up here. Nobody else will count down for the Brudens. Going once, going twice, and sold. Thank you, gentlemen. Okay. I think I'll pull this one out. Now I got two other Brudens, 11 and a half if you can. No problem. I can. This one just came in, and if you like heavy, thick rings, this is the one for you. This thing is like, I can't believe how heavy it is. I mean, it is solid. And I think it's signed. Oh, yes, it's Chris Tom. Sterling Chris Tom. He is in there. Purple spiny oyster. That is a good looking ring. He just did a fantastic job. That kind of inlay is the most difficult. It's not like your flat inlays. I started out with inlay before I even got into cutting cabochons. I was doing inlay work. I did cobblestone work like this, where it's raised up, like Loloma. Nice purple spiny oyster. Look how thick this is. Let's see if you can see his name. There it is, Chris Tom. Chris Tom. This, I believe, is a size 8. Yep. Size 8. Oh, Bruce and Dennis, you want to email me at wolfwalkersales@gmail.com. Okay, this gorgeous baby by Chris Tom. This is a new ring. It's not been owned. Let's see here. Oh, okay, Bruce. Leonore just put it in there. wolfwalkersales@gmail.com. Okay, size 8. This is a great price on this. I got 2 of them because the price was so good and the workmanship was just incredible. I've done this inlay. I can tell you how difficult it is. Flush inlay, no problem. Super thick. Signed, Chris Tom. I've got one size 8 and one size 7.5. Husky 100, Liz 100, Lulu 100, Meg 100. The stone is purple spiny oyster. Very nice quality, very high polish. And the inlay's just exquisite. I mean, just, it's perfectly cut. He does a great job. Okay, yeah. Whoever gets it, I've got one 7.5 and one 8. So Liz, if you end up with it, I can give you the 7.5. Very pretty ring. I see lots of people like Spiny. $20 grams. That's heavy. 20 grams. Husky. Nikki's in at 135. Lulu's at 140. Bidding on the 8. I guess everybody's bidding on the 8 except for Liz. So Lulu, 140. We're going to count down. Going once, going twice. Sold to Lulu for 140. And then I'll go back up to Liz Chase, who wanted a 7.5. Liz, do you want the 7.5 for 140? Husky, did you come in after I called it for Lulu? Does anybody know? Or did I not scroll down? Okay, Liz is going to take the 7.5. I'll do that one. Okay, so I called it at 140 for Lulu. And I didn't see you, Husky, but I think you came in after I called. Nikki was at 135. Lulu was at 140. Husky 145. Nikki dropped out. So I'm gonna just stick with what I did, and Lulu at where are you? Lulu at 140. Okay. I'm going to do these. One is just the torpedo beads and bench beads. And then one, same thing, torpedo and bench, but it's got this really pretty red coral shadow box pendant. And this one is on chain. It is 24 inches of chain, and the pendant is 1.5 inches. So a little over 28 inches altogether. Not signed. Navajo shadow box. Torpedo beads. Let's see the old hook and eye. There's the bench beads. You can see there. The seam is big on bench beads. They don't file it down. It'll wear down eventually, but they don't file it down. And then we'll do the one that's just plain by itself. So this one's starting bid with the coral pendant. $300 for the whole thing, the pendant and the beads. Can I put it on? Do you mean this piece? Pretty piece. I've not polished this. It's got a lot of patina, but I could, if somebody likes to have it cleaner, I can polish it up, but I tend not to do that. Oh, thank you, Susan. Sure. Who, Venus? Yeah, sure. If you want to pass it to Husky, no problem. Husky, just let me know. Hello, Poopy. Hello, Brady. Can you just bid on the pendant? I cannot. This pendant is on here permanently. They made a lot like this in this era, these kinds of things, and this is permanently on. In order to get it off, I would have to cut the chain, which I don't want to do because then I'd have a big soldering job. So, nope. I can't do that. Honey Bun is back. He wants his dinner and he wants to go to bed. Okay, so no interest on this one. Okay, we'll pass on that. And so does that mean there's no interest in this one? This is also the traditional chain. 24 inches. This one will be yeah, he starts doing that. It's his bedtime now. He's so funny. He knows when I'm getting ready to go to bed and he watches me. And the minute I get up from my chair and head for the stairs, he flies past me and he flies up the stairs. Then he stands at the top of the stairs and watches me. Because if I don't come up, he comes back down again. Okay. All right. We'll pass on those. We will pass on those. Let's see. Yep, we're gonna have to do another show here pretty soon. I thought this was very cool. I couldn't pass it up. Sterling silver. This just glitters. All that glitters is not gold. It could be silver as well. Look at that. I mean, come on. Showgirl time. Sold to Nikki. Nikki got it. Okay. I do have cuffs. This is just so cool. And it feels so good too. Lacy. It does have a clasp at the top, so you can double it. It is 35 inches long. Look at that. Look at those glitters. I do like glittery things. Okay, starting bid. I sure do. Vexing cat. I do have size 6 and 7 and more petite. Yes. Oh, Olga just jumped in there. Love it, Sherry. She was a showgirl. If Gina was still here, we'd ask her to sing it. Oh yeah, I liked Barry Manilow too. Yep, for sure. All right, we're counting down. Lola's getting the showgirl necklace. Going once, going twice, sold to Olga, 140. All right, let's pull out this other one here. This I had to get just because it was handmade. It's hard to show the whole thing to you on here. Maybe that way. Where is the clasp? Here it is. The clasp is up here. Very cool. Let's see. This looks like it's long enough to double. Yeah, it is real close to 32 inches. So probably if you've got a 15-inch neck, you could double it up. Okay. Where'd it go? It didn't go in there, did it? $70. Sterling silver, handmade vintage. This would make a nice choker. I might cut this down into 2 chokers. Nobody. Okay. This is short but very heavy. "16-incher, very, very heavy, Italian. Nice big clasp. Looks brand new. So 16 inches. I'm not selling by the gram, but I'll tell you how much it is. It is 48 grams. Italian made. 145. Look up. Wendy, you got auction. Wendy, you got auction. 2 bidders. Oh. Yep. Oh. On the other one. I'm sorry. This one. That's a good place for you, honey. That's a good place for you. Yes. That's a good boy. Yes, it is. There you go. Okay, so I missed you guys on this one, right? Right. Sorry, guys, I'm going to go back to this one here. Liz at 70, Meg at 75. Sorry about that. So let's work on this one first. So Liz and Meg. Meg, you're at 75. Liz, you're out. Meg, you in. Okay, you got it. Okay, Meg got it for 70. Then we'll move back onto the other one. I must be getting late. I must be getting tired. I am drowning in jewelry here. You just can't believe what is in front of me here. It's just amazing. Okay. All right, Meg got that one at 75. All right, we're catching up here. Now we'll go back to the Italian chain, which was 145. So Olga's in at 145. And Rebecca's in it for this at 150. Right, correct. Meg got the necklace. What, Bunny? It just went in the dryer. I got the dryer door open with the clothes still in it. He just crawled in. He's really trying to tell me it's time for bed. Nikki's at 150. Olga's at 155. Rebecca's at 160. Olga's at 165. It's very flexible. Heavy solid links, those are not hollow. That's why it weighs so much. Rebecca's out. Okay, so that leaves Olga at 165. You have got it, Olga. Okay, let's see here. Honey, just chill out. Just chill out. I know you want to go to bed. It'll be soon. Okay? Okay. He's giving me sleepy eyes. He looks at me and he's just going to fall over. I showed this one in the preview. Really nice work. No ring with this one. It was not made like a slave bracelet. Just a bracelet with a cute little drop. Now this also could be turned into, cut it off here, a bracelet, and then this could be the pendant, which I could easily do. The slow blinking, yes. Oh, he does love me. He tells me every day, don't you? Oh, come up here. Huh? Come on, come on, come on. Yes, you can. You can come up. He wants to get on the jewelry. That's what he wants. Okay, nicely done. Beautiful turquoise. Looks like that green and brown matrix Royston again, but oh, there you are. There you are, honey. There you are. This would fit 6.5 easy. I already drank it. He's going for my water and it's all gone. You're gonna break the glass. He knows exactly what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. He is gonna bug me to the end. Okay. All right, this is a starting bid. No hallmarks from the 70s. $195. Susan is in at 195. The bracelet is a 6.5. As is. I mean, you could always close it down. You could open it up a little bit, but right now, the way it is, I'm exactly a 6.5, and that's just super comfortable. It's beautiful turquoise and silversmithing. Okay. Susan's in 195. Ada is in at 200. And Susan's in for 205. That's very true, Liz. Yep, you can kind of hide it under your sleeve, and there's something peeking out. Very cute. $258 is out. So Susan, we'll count this down for you at 250. Going once, going twice, and sold. Thank you. You'll like it even more when you see it. It's very, very comfortable. All of these V-type bracelets, always comfortable. It just wraps right around your wrist so nicely. Oh, the golden oldies. I used to wear these like, gosh, probably 60s and 70s. these flat inlay bracelets. Really thick, that flat zuni inlay. This is very blue turquoise, and it's got patterns in it in different colors. Blues and greens. It's heavy. This cannot be opened or closed. It's got to fit. So this would fit a 6. I'm a 6.5, but it fits me, but it's tight. It's not going to move. So 6 to 6.5. These are nice stackers. Heavy duty. I don't think it's marked. Nope. This was a cast bracelet. All righty. So size 6 to 6.5 tops. Zuni inlay. Blue, green, turquoise. Good night, Happy Ducky. I'm going to be closing out here soon. 11:42, I'll close out at just around midnight. Thanks for being here. Nope. Okay. Put that aside. This is a big bracelet. This is a like 8.5 to 9. 8.5 to 9. Sterling silver with the big buffalo head. 4-direction symbol. The pipe. The peace pipe. Sterling silver. Heavy but flexible enough to open and close, but it is definitely, you can see, I'd say it probably fits an 8 wrist very comfortably. Okay, look up. Sold to Liz. Okay. What did I just do with it? Right here. Okay, so this was sold to Liz. We got it. All right, so then this one. Oops. This one's 110. All sterling silver. Yeah, so I've got that one. Vintage, you got it. Lulu is in at 110. I don't think you can see it, but in here is written Silver Wolf, and that's me. This is mine. This is one that I made years ago as a casting. I did a number of pieces for a business So I designed this and made it, I think I might have made like 50, maybe 50 of them for this company. This is one that I've had here. So inside you'll see Silver Wolf, which was my nom de plume with this line. Okay, so Lulu's at 110. Oh, Rachel's in 115. Yeah. Some people totally missed the peace pipe. It was so funny when I designed it and gave it to them. Oh, I love the buffalo. And then all of a sudden they go, "Well, is that a pipe?" I said, yeah. I said, in ceremony for the Lakota Sioux, when you put a buffalo skull down on your altar, you would use it a lot of times to hold your pipe. Because you don't want to put your pipe on the ground. Rachel's at 125. And Lulu's at 130. Rachel's at 135. What year did I design this? Okay, let me go back through the files. So this is when I had my trading post in Richmond, Virginia. Let's see, and I moved to Taos in 1990. No, so I did this when I was in Taos. This would have been between 1990 and 1995. That's as close as I can get to you. And I designed it for the Peter Stone Company. I don't know if he's still around or not. Okay, Rachel's out. Lulu got it for 150. Okay, let's see. I can probably get one more piece in here. Any big request that I'm missing? Oh, okay, look at this. I mean, I've just got so much stuff here. I can't let my family in here because they just go nuts. They would just go nuts. Like, you don't need another piece of jewelry. I'm with you, Olga. You don't need another piece of jewelry. Oh, that's just that side. I've got this side and I can't begin to pick this up. All right, let's do this one. Ruby. Nice little Balinese, very comfortable. Red faceted ruby. Did you know that rubies will sell for more than diamonds? If the quality is there, good quality ruby, good quality diamond, you'll pay more for a ruby. These are rubies, but you can't see through them like you would a high quality ruby. But if you love red, and I do, it suffices. Nice toggle. I believe it's 7 inches. Yep, 7 inches. Here's the back side. More than likely Balinese. Very comfortable. Starting bid. I think this will be our last one. It's 7 inches, Deborah. Irene, yes, I would say a good quality ruby is rarer than a good quality diamond. Absolutely. Yeah, you could, industrial rubies would look even worse than this. But you know, you're close. It's the colors are still good, but you know, when you can't see through it like that, it would be more towards your industrial end. But you know, like in this case, I don't need to see through the stone. You know, this good enough for me. Oh, I'm not the only one that likes rubies. Rachel's in, Ada's in, Vexing Cat's in. Yes, Susan, just let me know. Just email me and let me know. Or, you know, you can always you can wear it, and if you decide you want to change it in 2 pieces, you can send it back to me and I can do it that way too. Thank you so much, Bruce and Dennis, for coming in, and absolutely, just give me an email. 8 is at 1:55. Thank you all for being here. We're going to close out after this one. Rest assured, I've still got loads of fabulous pieces here, which we'll do in the next one. And Vexing Cat is out, so Ada, you've got it, Ada. 155. Okay, sold to Ada. Thank you very much. Okay, Honey Bun's going to be so happy now. It's past his bedtime. Thank you all so much. I greatly appreciate my customers. I greatly appreciate the other resellers that come in and chat. Thank you so much. Irene says, Wendy, since this is my first purchase, when may I anticipate your invoice? I will do invoicing tomorrow. I got quite a bit. There's quite a bit there. If you don't get it tomorrow, you will definitely get it Tuesday. And I always tell everybody, if you have not received one within 48 hours of the show, absolutely get in touch with me because there's something at my end that I don't have, then I can't email you. So tomorrow and Tuesday, I will invoice. As soon as it's paid, then I ship it out. Thank you all very, very much. I greatly appreciate you. Olga, good night, everyone. Irene, thank you for answering all my questions. Absolutely. Lulu, thank you so much. Thank you to all of you. Bye. And Honey Bun. Sunray's got a dog named Honey Bun. They are our honeys. Okay, how do I get out of here? I never know how to get out of here. I guess I can't get out of here. Well, what do you want to talk about now? Really? What's happened to what's happened to it? Usually there's a little thing that says end stream. Oh, there it is. It's way up there. Okay, now I'm going. Bye.